Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors tonight. Welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. Guys, what a win for the Los Angeles Lakers in an exciting win for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight, and with the debut of multiple players tonight: D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Vanderbilt, all the Lakers tonight debuting tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. Unfortunately, the Lakers were without LeBron James, so obviously the Lakers needed to step up in this particular game, and they did in the fourth quarter, and they did so in convincing fashion out there tonight, guys. And I want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about the Lakers win, and what's the expectations now going into the remainder of the seasons so far. And this team, guys, I have to say there's a lot of potential and a lot of excitement around this team, and especially with the new guys coming in. So I really can't wait to get into my thoughts about certain players tonight and the expectations about them moving forward. But before, like always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all our good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please make sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSVN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSVN. Guys, I really do appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please be sure to hit that notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel, guys. I really do appreciate your love, support. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers win tonight in a surprising turn of events for the Lakers in the fourth quarter. And that all has to do with our new Lakers players who debuted tonight. D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Vanderbilt out there tonight, guys. I mean, Jared Vanderbilt out there tonight, guys. So it was a great win. It was very productive. There was a lot of energy when you really look at the rest of the game tonight. There was a lot of energy, a lot of competitiveness from both sides, especially from Jared Vanderbilt in the first half. His defensive side of the ball was great to watch, especially when it comes to, just a key moments, a key situation. I mean, Vanderbilt is going to be a great asset to the team defensively, and it's really turning out very well. I know it, and I know I'm like overhyping this win, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I know some of the players need to get their bearings in and learn the system of Darvin Ham, and it's like, obviously there's a lot of expectations for them to, mess up, I guess, from the beginning. But when it comes to this win, there's a lot of excitement and expectations now because this team can win a game without LeBron James, without the competitiveness of Anthony Davis, and I'll get to his performance out there tonight in a bit. But overall, when you have those key players, those key asset players to really play the way that they played out there tonight and just step up and win us some games, especially Dennis Schroeder, and I'll get to him in a bit. But, when you have those key players playing like that you can just tell that the Lakers are destined to win at key moments and key situations in close game situations. So this was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. We beat the Golden State Warriors out there tonight, guys, 109-103. And the competitiveness came from the fourth quarter. It was such a sensational game, guys. And I have to say this was very counterproductive, if you will. It was very fun to watch. Very fun to watch. So let's look at the team standings from both teams. Obviously, the Golden State Warriors, they were the better shooting team. I mean, there's no other way around it. They were just shooting left and right. But the Lakers managed to make something happen. Surprisingly, they led the game tonight with 32% from the three. The Lakers, not the Golden State Warriors, surprisingly. So they were the better shooting team, but it was kind of even from both teams. I mean, if you really think about it, the Warriors shot 27% from the three. So, they were at first, the Warriors were the better shooting team, but I think some of that came from the third quarter and the beginning of the fourth quarter situation from the Los Angeles Lakers when it came to the shooting side of things. So it was a great night for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to their shooting efforts. Defensively, it was a bit struggling when it comes to the Lakers out there. You can just tell that, these are offensive players, the players that we brought in, and none of them have the defensive effort. I mean, sure, Jared Vanderbilt is a different type of player. He can obviously play defense for you, but at the same time, this team is really, declined when it comes to defensive effort. That's why, more than anything, we hope to see the debut of Mo Bamba, because he will bring that defensive type of playing ability that we obviously need. And hopefully, once he is done with his suspension, because obviously he had that fight when he was with the Orlando Magic. I believe it was against the Utah Jazz or the Minnesota Timberwolves with Austin Reeves. So no, Austin Rivers, excuse me. So yeah, it was that particular fight that we witnessed a couple of games ago. I believe it was like a week ago, and he got a suspension for that. And I think he's still, dealing with his suspension. So, but pretty soon he'll make his return. I think it's probably the next game. So he was suspended for, I think, 3 games or 4. So this could be a possibility we will see his return on potentially maybe the next game. I'm not sure what game the Lakers are playing next after this win, but we just have to hopefully wait and see if we see the return of Mo Bamba in his debut for sure. So, but I think the defensive effort will potentially build up, after the return of Mo Bamba for sure. So let's just get right into the stats of the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously, Dennis Schroeder, led the Lakers tonight with 26 points, went 7 of 12 from the three. No, 7 of 12 from the field and 3 of 4 from the three. We saw some great shooting efforts from Dennis Schroeder out there tonight, guys. I mean, he was competitive out there tonight. He really led the team tonight with convincing fashion. And just kudos to him to really stepping up. I mean, we can see a couple of times that, he has been trying to step up when LeBron and, being out, or Anthony Davis being out. And, he did this before. I mean, when we had Russell Westbrook and the rest of the crew, that matchup between the Miami Heat, I believe in the beginning of January, it was a good matchup. And it was one of those type of moments where we didn't have our superstars and we needed those type of players. I mean, Dennis Schroeder, Troy Brown Jr., those type of guys needing to step up. And obviously we saw that tonight with this crew. Sure, I'll get to Anthony Davis in a bit, but when it comes down to some of our other players, our rotational players, Dennis Schroeder was the guy to commend this team out there tonight in convincing fashion. So great job out there for Dennis Schroeder, 26 points, leading the Lakers tonight with 26 points out there tonight. Rudy Hachimura, guys, this was a great performance on his part as well, especially when it comes to his defensive efforts. Let's just be honestly, he was played very well defensively, and especially when it comes to, in the, I believe in the, maybe it was like the second half in the third quarter where we saw a bit of his, defensiveness against the Golden State Warriors. And then when you look at offensively, he was also there. I mean, this team is a really good offensive team. Now, I know, as I mentioned, defensive effort is a bit lacking from this team. That's why I'm really hoping the return of obviously LeBron will play a big difference as well. But at the same time, Mo Bamba will be a guy that I hope the Lakers or his debut, we can see the defensive effort that we will obviously love to see from him potentially very soon once he makes his debut. So, but offensively, the Lakers are great. Overall, the Lakers are great, offensively. So great job out there for Rudy Hachimura. 16 points, had 7 rebounds out there tonight and 1 steal out there tonight, guys. So great job out there for Rudy Hachimura. D'Angelo Russell. Oh man, the return of D'Angelo Russell in his debut in his second stitch with the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously, this was a productive game. And, obviously we can, credit Dennis Schroeder and the rest of the crew for stepping up, but it was all about D'Angelo Russell, especially in the fourth quarter. We saw a bit of his offensive attack, which obviously his mid range and his floater. And, it was just a great moment to watch the return of D'Angelo Russell. And, guys, he just played very well out there tonight, guys. Very solid performance. Had 15 points out there tonight, went 6 of 12 from the field, and managed to give us one three out there tonight. Went 1 of 3 from the three and gave us 5 rebounds and 6 assists. I mean, the guy is just a good playmaker. He's not on the level that what we used to have in Russell Westbrook, but he's the other guy that obviously is really productive when it comes to his playmaking. And that's what we're seeing from him so far in this game, his debut, and many more to come. Especially, I can just imagine his playmaking will be a huge influence on LeBron James, and he will bring a lot to the table when it comes to his playmaking. So really can't wait. Really can't wait to see what more out of D'Angelo Russell moving forward, and it's really showing. So great job out there for D'Angelo Russell in his return to LA in his debut. So great job out there for D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Davis. Let's talk about Anthony Davis for a bit, guys. It was not a productive game for Anthony Davis out there tonight. And I just got a comment here from TJ Gaming. Vanderbilt's looked good. Absolutely. I'll get to him in a bit. He was amazing for us in the first half, and especially in the second quarter defensively. And I'll get to him in a bit. And I absolutely agree with you. He was great. Not good. He was great out there tonight. So thank you for commenting on this live stream. I really appreciate TJ Gaming. And for those of you who are joining me, please comment in this live stream. Give me your thoughts about the Lakers and the new look of the Lakers with the debut of D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. I really want to know your thoughts about it. Please comment down below. I'll read them out and give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. So for sure, thank you for commenting, DJ Gaming. I really do appreciate it. But let's get back to Anthony Davis's performance out there tonight, guys. It was bad. Let's just say it as it is. Even though he gave us 16 rebounds out there, I mean, very impressive. 16 rebounds and 3 blocks. He was great defensively. But when it comes to his efforts being that, second superstar on this team, you would think that he will be the leading guy and, leading us the way to get us a win. But unfortunately, it was Dennis Schroeder. And, obviously, his offensive side of the ball was not that great out there tonight, guys. He gave us 13 points out there tonight and went 5 of 19 from the field. So he was struggling from the field with 5 of 19 from the field. And he managed to win 0-1 from the 3. But defensively, he was there. He gave us 16 rebounds and managed to give us 3 blocks out there tonight. So defensively, he was there. But, it just seemed like something was off about Anthony Davis offensively. And for some reason, he was not that monstrous Anthony Davis, the guy who gives us 30 points a game and, almost like 16 to 20 rebounds a game and like five steals and 5 blocks type of performance from Anthony Davis. But, defensively, he was solid. I mean, he was great out there defensively, but offensively, he was not, in my opinion. So, hopefully he can snap out of it and, come back from this potentially, being that leading guy. And we actually need him more than ever because, there's some situation when it comes to LeBron James and his injury. I think he's dealing with some sort of it's not really like a huge injury. I think he's just dealing with some sort of soreness or just like something's going on with his right knee or right foot or something like that. So hopefully it's not anything too serious that will keep him out for the lengthy period. But hopefully the return of LeBron James will be very soon, but hopefully it's not anything too serious that will keep him out for a lengthy period. So speedy recovery for the King out there. So just want to put that out there. But, when it comes to Anthony Davis, he had a solid night, a great night defensively, but offensively he wasn't. So let's just put that out there when it comes down to his performance out there tonight. Troy Brown Jr. managed to give us 5 points out there, and he gave us 6 rebounds out there tonight. Let's talk about the second unit, where the bulk of the honestly one of the best performances was the second unit. And the good thing is, Russell Westbrook is not part of that second unit anymore. Now, let me just say this: we keep bashing Russell Westbrook, and I'm one of them. But I'm just want to say this right now. When it comes down to it, his 1 year and a half with the Los Angeles Lakers, it was obviously not great to watch. But at the same time, I really respected Russell Westbrook as a professional player. He really took a lot of heat from a lot of fans, including myself, and how he was really never really adapted to the culture and the I guess the system of what we were trying to build around him, along with LeBron and Anthony Davis. Obviously, it didn't work, and the fit was never there. And when he came to his second year, he really played his best basketball as a Los Angeles Laker. And for some reason, there's a lot of criticism behind his the way he really dealt things. But personally, I think it's the opposite. He really played great basketball with the Los Angeles Lakers. He never really cheated the game for us. And when it comes down to it, Russell Westbrook, I wish him nothing but success in his next team. Potentially, I saw some report that he may stay in Utah, but it's more likely that he will get a buyout and potentially either join the LA Clippers or the Chicago Bulls. It just sort of remains to be seen. We just have to wait and see about that. So we just have to wait and see. And I wish Russell Westbrook nothing but the best in his next destination. So thank you, Russell Westbrook, and you'll always be a Laker for sure. So and also you're a future Hall of Famer. There's no doubt. I mean, just want to put that out there. But let's talk about the second unit. Obviously, Jared Vanderbilt was the guy that we were watching. He was really putting up some big numbers when it comes to how in his debut, really showing up for the Los Angeles Lakers, putting up 12 points off the bench and gave us 8 rebounds and 4 assists and 1 steal. But guys, his main productiveness that we saw from him was the first half in the quarter, in my opinion. Defensively, he was there. And, throughout the game, really, let's just say it. I mean, throughout the game, he was there for the Lakers defensively, and it really showed. The guy is a really good defensive player that can really, carry the load for us on the defensive side, especially just carrying the load for Anthony Davis, who needs to take a rest here and there. And just having players like a Jared Vanderbilt and a Rudy Hachimura, those certain guys needing to step up their roles on the power forward or the center position, if possibly. They were just amazing, especially Jared Vanderbilt in his debut with the Los Angeles Lakers. He was productive, very productive, and hope to see more out of him defensively. We need him more than ever to play very well defensively as well. So great job out there for Jared Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves. He also had a solid night as well on the defensive side as well. We saw that he was struggling offensively, but he managed to help the Lakers somehow win this game in a surprising fashion. Great job out there for Austin Reeves. Had 8 points out there tonight, and I personally, guys, I mean, I really hope that Darvin Ham really considers to put Austin Reeves in like the seventh spot as part of his rotation, potentially maybe the sixth man. He could potentially start, but it really seems like that it will be maybe not this particular starting lineup. I was surprised why Malik Beasley was coming off the bench. If anything, he should really start for the Lakers, but I think Darvin Ham is trying to experiment the lineups, if you will. So we just have to wait and see what Malik Beasley can bring to the table if he somehow does start for the Los Angeles Lakers. So we just have to wait and see about that. But speaking of Malik Beasley, he had 4 points out there tonight. He did struggle from the three. He did manage to not shoot very well out there tonight, guys. He went 0 of 6 from the three. But this is the same guy that was very productive this season when it comes to his shooting. He's a career shooter when it comes down to it. I mean, just looking at his stats, he shot like 36% from the three, and just looking at from past years, I mean, the guy has been pretty productive when it comes to you know how good of a shooter that he is, and that's why the Lakers went after these particular players because they have a shooting background. And I just think he needs more to adapt with the Lakers culture and especially Darvin Ham's system to the point that he can actually feel himself and hopefully somehow bring his shooting ability to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers. So, we just have to wait and see. He still needs time, and obviously some of them do as well. So, but he did struggle tonight, in my opinion. But the best effort, the greatest effort, came from our new guys was D'Angelo Russell and Jared Vanderbilt, and it was just unfortunately Malik Beasley just didn't have a great night out there tonight. So we just have to put that out there. Wayne Gabriel had a solid night defensively, had 6 points out there tonight, guys. He was great on defense. Let's just be honest. I mean, the guy is a really good defensive player. And I just hope that Darvin Ham really considers to give him more minutes, moving forward as well. So, he had a great night. And Lonnie Walker had 4 points out there tonight, guys. So, what a great win. What a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. It was one of those wins that I was like, you had to get this win. And it was just meant to be how competitive the Lakers were back and forth with the Golden State Warriors. And it was just one of those moments where they just had to get this win. And they obviously did out there tonight, guys. I am so excited to see this team, what they're made of. And, it's just a matter of time until they actually, get their bearings in and hopefully get their, I guess you can say their, what's the word for it? I'm trying to think about it. Just to get their bearings in and just understand the system of Darvin Ham and that sort of thing. So it's going to need time, but a win is a win for us for when it comes to this season for the Los Angeles Lakers. So I'm just glad the Lakers got a win for sure. FY just commented here, play Rudy Hachimura at shooting guard. It really seems that Rudy Hachimura is more comfortable playing the power forward position and somewhat at the small forward position. He could potentially play multiple positions. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him doing so for sure. But when it comes down to the effort that he can bring to the table, shooting wise, I'll be all right if he plays at the shooting guard position, no doubt in my mind. So absolutely, FY, it sort of depends on Darvin Ham to make that happen. But if anything, he's more comfortable. I personally think he should be more comfortable being at the power forward or the small forward position, in my opinion. So let's just hope for that. That things go well for the Lakers when it comes to certain rotations, but it all has to do with Darvin Ham to make that happen. And I just find it very interesting that, Malik Beasley was coming off the bench. I'm not sure why he didn't start for the Los Angeles Lakers because, all the predictions were out there. And, me personally, I was just thinking this way that, Malik Beasley will be in the starting lineup. But for some reason, I don't know why Darvin Ham did not put him in the starting lineup. I'm not sure what was the mindset there. But, the Lakers won. That's all good in my book when it comes down to that. So, but yeah, I mean, hopefully we can see that from the Lakers for sure. Turbo, thank you for welcome back to the live stream. I really do appreciate it. Hello to you, dude. I really do appreciate it. Lakers did okay with the new additions. Absolutely. I mean, the title of this video says it. The new Lakers won us the game out there tonight. D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt was amazing defensively. He really stepped up for the Los Angeles Lakers defensively, and hopefully, I want to see more. I want to see more out of this new Lakers team now, and especially D'Angelo Russell, who's he's all grown up, man. I mean, this is the same guy we drafted a couple of years ago, and it was just one of those moments where he just needed to grow up. And at that particular moment when we traded him, obviously we traded him because we needed the cap space and to clear off cap space. But obviously he was great, really great, and he's more mature now, and he will be part of the Lakers starting lineup moving forward. And it's going to be very fun to watch what he will bring to the table. And when LeBron returns, what his influence will be with LeBron James for sure. So, really love it. Really love the new additions to the Los Angeles Lakers for sure. All right, FY. Let's see here. Team looking good. We're making the playoffs. Yeah, if they keep this up, I mean, at least if the Lakers continue to win games and certain teams in the West, somehow loses games, more likely we can see the Lakers reaching maybe the 6th seed or maybe potentially the 5th. I mean, 5th seed is a stretch, but the 6th seed more than anything. But it's more likely the Lakers will compete for the play-in. That's more of a likely scenario with this team. But it sort of depends on the certain Lakers out there if they continue to step up with games like this moving forward. So we just have to wait and see how they will potentially mesh, and hopefully it'll be for the better. But they will be in the playoffs. I can honestly see that happening. But sort of remains to be seen just how productive they will be. But yeah, we just have to wait and see for sure. This team has size. Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen the debut of Mo Bamba yet. So, when it comes down to the new players coming in, this team is going to be very productive when it comes to, certain rotations that fit with the right positions. Obviously, before we made this trade, it was all point guards, and it was just such a disaster of the certain lineups that Darvin Ham put together. I mean, the 3-guard lineup was just horrendous to watch. And now more than anything, we are seeing certain lineups that, especially in this game, where we see like Jared Vanderbilt and D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Davis, and those are the certain lineups, if you will, that kind of is like, no duh, you have to put these particular lineups together. And absolutely, the Lakers have size now, and they are looking really good right now. I mean, sure, it's just one game. The Lakers won one game, but I wanted to see more moving forward. But it was a really good game, and the Lakers definitely have size for sure. Thank you, FY, for commenting in this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Turbo, Russell did good. Yeah, he was amazing. I really want to see more out of him for sure. And just imagine the return of LeBron James, how those two will mesh together. I mean, they will obviously will be very productive with both of them in the starting lineup for sure. So I really can't wait and see more out of Russell West. D'Angelo Russell, excuse me. I had to really, really practice on that because they have the same name. So for sure. I'm surprised the Lakers didn't play Mo Bamba. Yeah, I think he's dealing with the reason behind that. I think he's dealing with his suspension with the Orlando Magic. I believe a week ago he got into a fight with Austin Rivers. So obviously there was suspensions being put out there. And I think he's just serving a 4-day suspension, excuse me. And I think he just hasn't been done with yet. So it could be this one is probably his last one, but sort of remains to be seen when he will potentially somehow be ready to go and make his debut. But it could be after maybe the All-Star break. I might be mistaken, but let me just check real quick. Yeah, the Lakers have a game on Monday against the Trailblazers, so he could potentially make his return there, but it sort of remains to be seen at this particular moment. I'm not sure how long his suspension is, but last time I heard, I think it was like 4 game suspension. That's I hope I'm not wrong with that, but you guys could obviously fact check that for sure. So I think it's 4 games. I think he got a 4 game suspension, but I can honestly look it up right now. But I just want to continue reading your comments here. So yeah, he didn't make his debut because he has a suspension due to that fight or that brawl, if you will. With the Minnesota Timberwolves with Austin Rivers. So for sure. Um, let's see here. Let's see. Turbo. This squad now with the new additions, the Lakers looking good with James playing. They will be crazy. Yeah. Once we get the return of LeBron James, I think we're going to start winning more games moving forward now. I mean, it's just one of those moments where, once we traded Russell Westbrook, you can just tell that there was like a lift off our backs and we could finally be a regular basketball team. And, no more top stars, top superstars, wanting all the attention and, wanting to be number one guy. I mean, this is a team that's are accepting their roles on the team. I mean, you have LeBron James as your number one guy, Anthony Davis as your number two, and the rest of the roster is just rotational players that's just playing their own roles. And obviously, I think Darvin Ham could potentially deal with this type of roster moving forward and really coach them to the best of his ability as well. So I am so excited, and this is going to be a very fun team to watch, and especially with the return of LeBron James very soon. He will obviously he will lit it up, and the rest of the team will lit it up for sure. Yeah, let's see. Turbo, what's up with the referees? Davis got fouled a lot of times. Yeah, referees helped the Warriors a lot. Terrible. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I saw a couple of fouls that should have been called when Anthony Davis, especially. I mean, they obviously called the foul on Draymond Green when Anthony Davis got hit in the face by Draymond Green, but it should have been a flagrant. It should have been a flagrant foul more than anything. He got fouled, but it should have been a flagrant foul because obviously he did it again for the first time with Rudy Hachimura. So obviously you hit him in the face again. Why you didn't give him another flagrant foul? I mean, there were certain calls that were made out there that should have been called, but at the same time, some of them were called, but it was the wrong call type of scenario. So, overall, this season is the Lakers versus the refs. That's all I really have to say when it comes down to it. I mean, certain games that should have went to the Lakers were obviously didn't because of the refs, to be honest with you guys. So, and I think all of you will agree with me. I can think about maybe 4 games when the Lakers should have won certain matchups. Obviously, the Celtics, the Kings, I believe, and what else? The Memphis Grizzlies. That's one of them. And the Dallas Mavericks. That was 4 games there where the Lakers should have won that particular matchups because of the refs. Obviously did not make that happen. So I absolutely agree. I mean, the refs have been all over us this season, not just this game, this season as well. So for sure, really runs like a Godzilla. A Godzilla, yeah, I think for his size. Um, I mean, he's a big guy. I mean, he's what is he 6'9", 6'9", 6'10". So, he's a guy that obviously Rob Pelinka went after a particular guy like that because he brings size to the table, and at the same time, he's a 3-and-D type of player. So, I want to see more out of him for sure. And I just hope that at the end of the season that he obviously will get an extension because obviously you gave up a lot of assets to get a guy like that. So there's a possibility that he will come back for sure. So, uh, but hopefully he keeps it up, and we see a lot more productive, great performances from Rudy Hachimura moving forward for sure. Imagine him and LeBron James running the wings. Um, yeah, for sure. I mean, LeBron, even though he was struggling with making threes as of late, he has the capability of making them, and I think Rudy Hachimura really evened things out for the Lakers when it comes to his shooting, which obviously I want to see more out of him for sure. So really can't wait to see more out of Rudy Hachimura because with the trade for Russell Westbrook, all the minutes went all to him. If you really think about it, I mean, you know, former MVP Russell Westbrook off the bench, giving him that many minutes, it was just a lot for him. But now with him being gone, there's going to be more minutes being given around all of the rotational players, and one of them is Rui Hachimura for sure. And I want to see more minutes coming from as well from Wayne Gabriel and also um, Austin Reeves as well. So, Darvin Ham just really needs to, make sure to give certain minutes to certain players where he is playing very well. So, for sure, want to see more from that from Darvin Ham for sure. So, definitely. Let's see here. FY Rui. Um, Rui reminds me of Kawhi. Rob Pelinka is a genius. Yeah, I mean, defensively, he's. I can actually see where you're coming from. I mean, he has the capabilities of really being a really good defensive type of player, and that's what Kawhi Leonard is all about. His capabilities of being a really solid defensive player is something that we obviously need, and that's what Rudy Hachimura can bring to the table as well. So yeah, I absolutely agree. There's that similarity, but obviously, Rudy Hachimura is not a all-star, not a superstar. That is, Kawhi Leonard. But the only difference between those two is Rudy Hachimura is a healthy player. He doesn't get injured, and Kawhi Leonard is obviously a guy that always gets injured and always needs to load manage the best that he can. So it's unfortunate, but that's the game when it comes down to it. So for sure. All right, let's see here. Excuse me. What else? FY Lakers need to win every game now. It seems that way. Absolutely. This is like a win now, must win scenarios moving forward now because, the Lakers are like they really missed a lot of wins in game scenarios where they should have won certain matchups. It's just a reality. The Lakers should have won in that night when LeBron James surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the all-time scoring list. It was OKC. They should have won that game. And I'm forgetting another matchup where the Lakers lost that it was just disappointing that they should have won. I believe it was the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, I mean, even though the Lakers were shorthanded at that time, there's a possibility that they should have won because how competitive they were in that particular matchup. If they weren't competitive, we would be talking about it. But they were competitive at that particular moment. So, just hopefully the Lakers will potentially, somehow win games in close game situations. And, just judging by this game that we saw tonight against the Golden State Warriors, the Lakers can pull it off. They can potentially pull it off. So just hopefully they bring that same energy and that same competitiveness from every single game moving forward, especially in fourth quarter in close game situations, because I think the Lakers can pull that off potentially moving forward. So really can't wait. Really can't wait to see this Lakers team potentially win games in close game situations with this new Lakers edition. And, it's just really can't wait for sure. Every game in playoffs. Yeah, that's maybe a potential. I mean, obviously for sure. And I have to say, when it comes down to it, that's what LeBron wants to do. once we reach the postseason, LeBron is going to let it up. I mean, this is LeBron James we're talking about. Once we reach the postseason, LeBron will turn on his championship caliber self, and he will just go and you know be competitive for us in the playoffs for sure. But it sort of depends on what seed we will have. If the Lakers get the 6th seed, we're good. But if we somehow we reach the play-in, sure, the Lakers are going to struggle in the play-ins, but certain matchups and certain teams they're going to be facing. But I think it's more likely that they will potentially reach the play-in more than anything. So that's the goal. But I hope the Lakers can reach the 6th seed, hopefully. So for sure. Just subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing to ZSPN. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, please follow me all across social media. I have social media on for this channel, ZSPN on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at ZSPN. I'll leave the links to those in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. Thank you, FY, for subscribing. And if you have any friends or family members that are Laker fans, please tell them to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for being so productive in this live stream. I really do appreciate it. And for sure, see you in the next game. Yeah, absolutely. Please come by every single Lakers post-game show. I go live every single Lakers post-game show and give my own thoughts and opinions about the Los Angeles Lakers. So please do so. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing. And once again, thank you, Turbo, for your comments here. You're also a guy that's really been that guy for me on this live streams, giving me your questions and thoughts. So yeah, thumbs up for FY. Thank you, Turbo, for that. And for sure, you guys are just an amazing audience on YouTube, especially for this channel. It just shows that you guys really, I'm just a regular Laker fan that just gives my thoughts and my opinions about the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, it's just you guys can go to anyone else, but yet you come to me, and I'm just so grateful for every single one of you for just giving me your thoughts and your opinions, but at the same time wants to know my thoughts and my opinions. So you guys just an amazing audience, and I am grateful for all of you for your love support. I hope the Lakers keep winning after this streak going. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the hope for sure. I really hope that the Lakers will potentially just go on a run. I really hope so. So, and D'Angelo Russell, he's the guy, man. I mean, he's one of those type of players that, he's grown up now. He's a former, he's an all-star caliber player. And I think when it comes down to it, I mean, he will be very productive for this Los Angeles Lakers team. And yeah, I think the main reason why he's playing the way that he is because, he has a contract year. I mean, the guy wants to get paid as well. And, there's rumors that the Lakers will, extend, D'Angelo Russell to an extension for sure. So that's a possibility we'll see maybe mid-season or maybe potentially at the end of the season. So that will be a possibility that the Lakers will do when it comes to bringing back D'Angelo Russell. But Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt, they are under contract for, I believe, another year. So that'll be something that the Lakers will potentially keep around for sure. So, and, you can just tell that this Lakers team and what Rob Pelinka is trying to build, they're trying to build around those particular players, around LeBron James. So they want to keep those guys the best that they can. And that's been the mindset of what Rob Pelinka did at the trade deadline. So, and just kudos once again to Rob Pelinka, man. He really did his job. He really proved us all wrong. I was a doubter of his because how long it took for him to just try to find a trade out there, and he did so with Rudy Hachimura. And at the same time, he also did it, a couple days ago by trading Russell Westbrook to get some key rotational players. And it actually worked. It really did. I mean, the Lakers are an actual basketball team. I mean, it's really weird by saying that because obviously this is a basketball team. I mean, they're in the NBA for a reason. This is a storied franchise. But at the same time, before the trade, the Lakers' mindset at the time was that we should get another superstar, another all-star caliber player to team up with LeBron and Anthony Davis. But I think now more than ever, we have to find rotational key players to team up with LeBron and Anthony Davis. And that's really been working out. And, the Lakers did it before in 2019 and 2020 season, when Rob Pelinka turned on his plan B mode, when we didn't get Kawhi Leonard, we got Danny Green. We got like key players, Avery Bradley. I mean, those guys coming to the Los Angeles Lakers, Dwight Howard, all of those guys, key rotational players to play with LeBron and Anthony Davis. And guess what? We won a championship out of it. So the Lakers are playing a really good, and they look back in their drawing board and they saw what the needs were and what went wrong. And they actually did it by getting these rotational players that obviously is going to work because they're the great fit on this Lakers team. And D'Angelo Russell, he has a bright future with us, and Jared Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley. And hopefully, the Lakers will take off after this. And just to answer your question, Turbo, absolutely. I hope the Lakers will keep this winning streak going for sure. It's only one win, but, hopefully with this win, they continue to win games after this for sure. And obviously going back to FY, Lakers need to win every single game from now for sure. So really can't wait to see this team, what they're made of moving forward, guys. And I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. And please give me your thoughts about the Lakers win. I really want to know your thoughts about it. And once again, thank you to FY and Turbo for commenting in the live stream. And thank you, FY, for subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it, man. And I hope to see you in the next live stream, and we can talk more about the Los Angeles Lakers and this team moving forward, because this team has a bright future with this new added additions to the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers will be facing the Portland Trailblazers on Monday. After, because obviously tomorrow is going to be the Super Bowl. I'm picking the Eagles because, just being a Bronco fan, don't want to root for I don't want to root for the Chiefs, because obviously they're part of our division for sure. So and keep bringing the Lakers news, dude. You are legit on my book. Oh man, I really appreciate that. Thank you, Turbo, for the kind words. I really appreciate it. All 100. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. That's really nice. I really do appreciate it. And for sure, I'll try. I'll do my best. I mean, I just do my best on here. I mean, I just deliver the news, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. Every single Lakers news that come out, I just give my own thoughts and opinions, and I just try my best. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the kind words, Turbo. I really do appreciate your thoughts, opinions about it, and I'll do my best for sure, and I'll be consistent and dedicated to every single one of you who are watching, and then deliver you all the news, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. And wow, that just made my night. Thank you so much for that nice comment, Turbo. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you will know when I go live and upload videos on this channel. And please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. I'll leave the links once again to my social media sites in the description of this video, so you guys can check out my social media sites. And once again, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next live stream. The Lakers will be facing the Portland Trailblazers on Monday after, the Super Bowl, which is obviously on Sunday, but Monday the Lakers will be facing the Portland Trailblazers, and fly Eagles fly. That's who I'm rooting for the Lakers. No, excuse me, for the Super Bowl for sure. So uh, really can't wait to watch that game tomorrow and witness history of Jalen Hurts versus Patrick Mahomes. So really can't wait to see that particular historic moment. So really look forward to the game tomorrow, and hopefully you guys enjoy the game as well. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Uh, me too. I got Eagles tomorrow. Yeah, fly Eagles, fly. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of hype behind that team. I mean, they are the favorites, to be honest. I mean, even though Patrick Mahomes is, obviously one of the top quarterbacks in this league, Jalen Hurts is no scrub. So, and I'm really loving the defense of the Eagles. They have a lot of capabilities of, potentially winning, as well. So, and there's a lot of hype behind them, and hopefully they will live up to that expectations tomorrow against in the Super Bowl for sure. Are you going to watch the game at home? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can't go to the game. I have to work. So at the same time, I have to, I feel comfortable just watching the game at home. So for sure, I'm going to do that tomorrow for sure. So, and yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And hopefully you guys enjoy your Sunday watching the Super Bowl. And let's just hope that the Eagles win it for sure. And I just really can't wait to watch it tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next live stream tomorrow, Monday. The Lakers are be facing the Portland Trailblazers. So stay tuned for another live post-game show on ZSPN. Every Lakers post-game show I do watch. No, I give my thoughts and opinions about every single Lakers post-game show. So for sure. And I just have to say, guys, I really do appreciate all of your love, support, guys, and your dedication that you guys show the support on this channel. So me too, at home making food, watching the game, drink some beer, relaxing. Have a good night, dude. Yeah, yeah. Enjoy your time. Yeah, this is going to be a very fun Sunday, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I am going to enjoy it as well. So, I really do appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Once again, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. Please comment down below. Give me your thoughts about the Lakers win tonight against the Golden State Warriors, and what's your expectations for this new Lakers edition team players, excuse me, to the Los Angeles Lakers. And as well, guys, thank you all for joining me. Like me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSBN. And thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.